BobbethTV is live, and you know what that means. We've got another round of racing on Mud Mule TV to come your way. Now, we weren't live yesterday, and that wasn't due to technical issues. I didn't check the schedule. UMPs and mini stocks are off this weekend. No racing in those divisions. So just the 3 races this week. Started off the week on Sunday night with the Pro Late Models and UMP Mods. Finishing it up with the Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks here in beautiful Rossburg, USA. Eldora Speedway qualifying is up. So let's get down to the track level action and see if we can't watch some qualifying action. There we go. We're in there. That's Michael Manise, the 30 car. Looks like I'm just trying to get an idea of the times already. First time in, Matt Smith, 18.2 is the quick time, 18.625 for Michael Manise. Oh no, maybe that's the time he was chasing, sorry. 18.62, 18.64, Cody B. McDonald. We've seen 18.656. Kellen McKellen, 18.0804. Tom Land, Richard Jackson, 19.012. Just saw the Mikes, Mike Davis and Michael Manee come in to the leaderboard with an 18.730 and 18.809, 4th and 6th respectively. There's Wayne Bridges, wrong lane, Wayne. I like that. Had some good tracks this week. The dirt track at Charlotte, one of my favorites. Eldora, another one of my favorites as well. Jacob Sexton just hit the new quick time, 18.594. Up ahead of the 18.25 that Matt Smith previously set as quick time. There's the 20 on our screens. Chad Puttable. One at John Bennett, not John Roberts. Josh Roberts is his teammate. John Bennett. There's the 2020. That is, of course, who is that? 020, I think, which is Jeremy Sexton, who's our new quick time racer, 18.59. No, current quick time, sorry, 18.594, so 18.625. There's Jeremy. Oh no, Jacob Sexton. Jeremy is the other car. I'm so confused right now. Dave, let's go, Sexton. I hope the let me just double check that the closed captioning in fact working today. I really wanted to make sure that was for you, Dave. Appreciate making sure that that is a thing. I really wanted to make sure that was for you, Dave. Appreciate. Excellent, it is. It does look like it's working. So I hope that helps out, Dave. I hope, I hope that makes the race a bit more enjoyable for you. That's the 071 of Joseph Pratt. He doesn't seem to be on the board yet. There he is, 18.50, 18.594 was Jacob Sexton's time in third. First, Jeremy Sexton, 18.470 in the middle there, 18.5. Excellent. No, I'm really, yeah, as I say, I've got to move the track map down a little bit. Second. That one. That. All right, looks like qualifying just about finishing up. How much have we got? What time have we got? Oh, we've got a minute. We've got a minute qualifying, Bob. Looks like there's 17 cars registered. Standridge still hasn't gone out for the qualifier yet, but Joseph Pratt really just getting some seat time in before we get there. I guess he's having a look at how that track has sort of worn off a bit during practice and qualifying. And I guess getting himself ready for any particular types of lanes he may have to choose. Right, grab a drink, everyone. Heat racing is about to begin in about 10 seconds. Put it up and we'll get this out. Looks like we're going to have, I reckon we might have four car heats. Have to wait and see. All right, let's get to this first heat. Like it's actually going to be probably 3 heats by the looks of that. Front row is going to be Jeremy Sexton, who's not quite on the grid just yet, and Cody B. McDonald. Second row is going to be Dawson Potter and Tom Land. Standridge will round out this 5-car heat 1 field. Come on, Jez, get on the track, brother. There we go. Jeremy's on the field just in time. All right, you know the drill. We'll get a couple of laps in. Pace car will leave the track. Heat 1 will officially start. Now, obviously, Heat 1, the track is very tacky. So we won't expect any crazy racing or positional battles here. This one should be pretty much just whoever gets off the fastest at the start and then follow the leader from there. Sexton, Cody B. McDonald, Dawson Potter and Tom Land, Chris Standridge there on the infield, third row back. Pace trucks to the left of the track, green flag, wave, let's get us going. 28 and the 44 side by side there for a bit. Cody B. McDonald and Dawson Potter. He gets the advantage moving up in it to second. He'll chase after Jeremy Sexton in our race lead. Looks like Chris Standridge and Tom Land are battling it for fourth and fifth. Tom might have it on the straightaways, but Chris on the inside line. Three and four for that second time. 6 laps will be the heat race action, providing there's no cautions. So that's Tom Land gets in straight away outside a wall. Nothing too crazy there. Jeremy Sexton might have a little bit of a battle there up ahead with Cody B. McDonald for the lead, but as I say, Heat 1, track might be a little bit too tacky for anything crazy. Or if he holds on and just races those lines, he should be okay. But you can see there from Dawson's point of view that Cody will hit the wall, infield wall there, Cody. So that might have taken a little bit of advantage away, but 2 laps to come. He is not giving up yet. Let's get up there and watch that battle. Yeah, as soon as we got up there, I think that was the end of that run. Get the white flag, Heat 1, last lap. Into 3 and 4 for that last time. The 2020, the 020 on the leaderboard. Jeremy Sexton is going to finish first in Heat 1. Cody B. McDonald behind him. Dawson Potter third. Results though. There we have it. Sexton Potter 1 at 3. Christopher Standridge finishing 4th. Tom Land in that 5th position. Heat 2. Get to the grid for that one. Well, we might have 4 cuff heats then if it's gone to 4 cars now. Joseph Pratt and Kelly McKellen are going to be on that front. I won't say first and front row. Michael Davis and Von Mead will be on that second row. Track cam. Still 6 laps. Only the 4 cars this time, not 5 cars as per the first heat. Thanks for the like, Jacob. Appreciate it, brother. Dexter boys do well. Oh, Kelly McKellen, Dave Morgan, thank you for the likes and shares as well. Appreciate it, boys. Hope the guys you come out to support are ones that do well. Joseph Pratt off to a good start there. Kelly McKellen, Michael Davis and Von Mead behind him. Michael Davis is going to move up into second from third. Kelly McKellen back to third. A bit of a blink there for Joseph Pratt. Nothing too crazy. All those technical issues. Mentioned this before, but if you see that 99 car and that beautiful head on that roof, that is your very own broadcaster, Bob. Most have the BobbethTV logo on there, as you can see on the bonnet of Michael's car, but rocks the place for that extra 1/10 speed gain that you get from having my beautiful beard on your car. Joseph Pratt seems to have Heat 2 locked up. The real battle seems to be here. Michael Davis, Kelly McKellen and Von Mead, second, third and fourth. Not quite locked up yet. So you got to think, as I said, with the 99, the aforementioned logos and pictures on them. Have second place wrapped up just purely for that alone. Laps to come. Well, Joseph Pratt quite high there. I wonder if that was intentional. 36 also a bit high there. Hits the outfield wall. That might be intentional. Joseph's still up there. White flag lap here. Keep an eye on the track map, but we're going to go up to Joseph. His moment. Quieter, but I think play goes to Joseph Pratt, Michael Davis, Kelly McKellen and Von Mead cross that finishing line. Give us our official Heat 2 results. Joseph Pratt, of course, wins. Michael Davis, Kelly McKellen, Von Mead, second, third and fourth. Next heat, Heat 3. It's going to be Jacob Sexton, Chad Puttable, Travis McDonald, Michael Moniz, front row and second row, all sorted there. Just need, it looks like Travis McDonald to get to the grid. Get this third heat underway. All right, the the 2020 on that one there is the 8 on our leaderboard. The 20 on the leaderboard is the 20 on the outside pole position. It's bad Puttable. There's Vicky. I was starting to worry, Vic. Like, where is she? Coming over via YouTube. Here we go, Chad. No pressure, brother. Has left the track. We're going to get this one going very soon. Here we go. Lights lit up. Green flag is waved. We are off and racing. We saw that the outside line is a quick line. We do need to build that momentum first. So I don't know if it's going to be an advantage for Chad just yet, but we'll have to wait and see. It's going to depend on how Jacob handles those lower lines, labeling the throttle, things like that. But Jacob had that run down at the start finish line on the outside. We saw in the other heat, I think heat 1, that the infield, the inside line on turns did have the advantage. Spooky Meatball in the chat over on Twitch. Hello, Spooks. How you going? Oh wow, I don't even have multi-stream chat on, and yet it did actually bring the multi-stream up. That is crazy. How to do? There we go. Even though she hasn't streamed in a long time, go give her a follow. She does do some quality, scary content. Spooky stuff. All right, lap 5 of 6. This is the white flag lap. I tried not to talk about the race a little bit too much to not jinx anyone, but look, oh no! Looks like Michael Menezes and Jacob Sexton, a little bit of contact there before the white flag lap. Chad Puttable does have the speed and momentum, so he might have the line here. That was a beautiful move by Chad. They are basically 3 wide coming out of that exit. Chad's going to come into 3 and 4 for the last time alongside Jacob Sexton. Who's going to have the run? Traditionally, it's the outside. Gonna have to wait and see. Oh my God, that was close. Jacob Sexton. And then literally almost just under 800ths of a second in second. Chad Puttable, Michael Menezes, Travis McDonald coming home there, 3rd and 4th. I find my mouse. There it is. We'll get the official results up just before we get to Heat 4. There we go. Jacob Sexton wins. Don't worry, Racing's Chad Puttable barely in 2nd place. Team Southern Sim Racing's Michael Menezes in 3rd, Travis 4th as they roll out for our 4th and final heat. It's grid, as we can see there. Matt Smith alongside John Bennett. Then we have Richard Jackson and Wayne Bridges on that 2nd and final row. This is our final heat before the main event. Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks here at Eldora Speedway. What a finish, Vic. Really, I guess, you know, like we've given Chad a bit of a hard time through some of his races and stuff, but I think that one, oh man, he did his best. He left that all on the line. Spooky Meatballs gifted a sub to Griff the Merciless. Thank you for that, Spooky. And geez, you know, I just literally had my 3-month streak subbing with Griff the Merciless, and I appreciate him having a gifted sub. Heat 4, lap 2 of 6 down that backstretch. Matt Smith and John Bennett. Wayne Bridges, Richard Jackson just back there behind him. John Bennett, he's carrying the main logos there. I see Motorwear International. Tom Land, the 91 in one of our previous heats. He is Motorwear International. That is his business. He is one of our sponsors and a driver. Sponsors UMP's Vision, as well as John Bennett's one race car. Appreciate him. He's also got the KHR logo and the BobbethTV logo on there, so do appreciate his support. Yes, I'm looking at my results charts. Matt Smith has passed John Bennett. John Bennett has passed Matt Smith. Matt Smith has passed John Bennett. John Bennett has passed Matt Smith. Matt Smith has passed John Bennett. They are back and forth, folks. But only one of them can win. We're coming in to 3 and 4 for that 2nd last time. I'm trying to sleep so I look at it. No worries, Spooks. You do that, man. This, I say man because that's just the way that I talk. Do that. Appreciate your support, Spooky. All right, here we go into 3 and 4 for that final time. It does look like Matt Smith is going to have that advantage. John Bennett blinked out on us there and came to right next to the 31, but not able to get past him. There's Wayne Bridges behind him and Richard Jackson as well. Let's get to those results. Fireworks are going off to by the end of the heat racing. We're about to get to the feature race. Matt Smith wins. JJ Motorsports. John Bennett 2nd. Wayne Bridges 3rd. Richard Jackson finishing in 4th. Let's have a quick look in the Discord for points. Who is going to rear in the Dirt Street Stocks tonight? Like it is Cody B. Donald. So we'll keep that in mind when we check out our grid here tonight. Jeremy Sexton and Joseph Pratt front row. Jacob Sexton and Matt Smith 2nd row. Like Chad Puttable, Michael Davis on that 3rd row. 4th row is going to be Dawson Potter and John Bennett. Michael Menezes and Kelly McKellen on that 5th row. 6th row. Scroll the grid a little bit. There we go. It'll be Chris Standridge and Wayne Bridges, Travis McDonald and Von Mead on that 7th row. 8th row is going to be Tom Land and Rich Jackson Ninth row will be Cody B. McDonald taking the points lead EOL. All right, let's get our race screen up and ready for this main event race. Just the one race today, the Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks. So I hope you enjoy this broadcast, and whoever you've come out to watch, I hope they do well. There can only be one winner though, so best of luck to everyone. 17 cars. If anyone likes wrestling and AW, let's do this Excalibur style. Jeremy Sexton, Joseph Pratt, Jacob Sexton, Mark Smith, Chad Puttlebaum, Albert Davis, John Bennett, Dawson Potter, Michael Mendes, Ellie McCallum, Christopher Standridge, Wayne Bridges, Travis McDonald, Von Mead, Tom Lamb, Richard Jackson, and Cody B. McDonald. 40 laps, Eldora Speedway. Let's get some action going. Boogity, 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 and all of that stuff. Off we go. How many 20s do we need up the front there, guys? We've got Sextons, we've got Chatterballs. I went to call him Vic. Alright, we're just going to start the front until this real estate gets sorted out, but it is Joseph Pratt and Jeremy Sexton. We do see the Pratts and the Sextons going at each other in the Discord about who's going to win. Each one thinks the other one is better. And here we are, got the battle up the front straight away. It is Joseph Pratt, Jeremy Sexton, Jacob Sexton, Matt Smith, Chad Puttlebaum for the 5. Seems like we're getting a bit of stretching out here. Let's have a look at some of these other cars and other battles on the track. Good view from Barney's flag waving tower there. That was awesome. There's the black and red numbered 20, the black vehicle, the red numbered 22, Christopher Standridge. He's inside the top at 10. In fact, just moved up to 9th before Dawson Potter back to 10th. John Bennett's up there in front of him, as well as Michael Davis and Michael Mendes. They are all battling to get themselves into that top 5. Top 5 though is Chad Puttlebaum, Matt Smith, Jacob Sexton, Jeremy Sexton, of course our race leader, Joseph Pratt. Joseph has about a second lead over our second place driver there until that caution has come out. Let's see if we can see what might have caused it. The yellow was called, but I can't see the crash that caused it, so stay up front, and I'm going to go fill up my water bottle. I'll be back in just one moment, folks. All right, sorry about that. We are lined up a single file lap 6 of 40. We'll be lap 7 when we get this one started. Look for the pace car to leave the track momentarily. I'll restart less than 10 laps into this race. Oh, it's pretty routine starts. We see that Chad there, it looked like in 5th place, has dropped down to try and get a bit of a better entry into the turn instead of staying up high, but joins the rest of that field back up there on that high line. Just needed to build some momentum, but Joseph Pratt, our race leader, race restarter, mini battles going on. There's one for 6th and 7th. Michael Davis and John Bennett, the 99 and the 1. Do have Michael Manise right back there behind him, as well as Christopher Standridge. Looks like Dawson Potter, Cody B. McDonald, brother Travis McDonald as well. Fourth of the quarter of the way into this race. I'm an idiot. And there's a quarter of 25% of the race completed. Lap 11 of 40. 25 minutes into this feature race, just the one caution. Joseph Pratt wasted little time getting into first from the second starting position, and has not looked back. About a second lead on Jeremy Sexton in second. Go back there in third. He's just a little bit loose there, running a bit more speed than he wanted in that turn, but certainly helping him, not disadvantaged him at this stage. The handsome face of the 22, Christopher Standridge, Outcast Racing driver. Many iRacing pie thumbs in pies. Many thumbs in many iRacing pies, I think is what I was trying to say there. A lot of wall scraping going on. That wall not as good as some of the other walls. You can sort of wall ride some walls to get a bit of better, not better speed, but not lose that speed. Here at Eldora, it will chew you up. The 99 comes down into the 22 a little bit. 22 recovers well. The 28 of Cody B. McDonald below him. He did well not to get into him as well. Sometimes you can overcorrect. Oh, 99 and 22, another bit of contact, but this time the 99 did come into contact hard with the 88. It looked like Travis McDonald, but a yellow flag, they've kept it green. But that can happen. You can get into someone and then you're constantly correcting and trying to fix it, and that can get you involved in other stuff. Close to the halfway mark, it's in the track map, the 071 Joseph Pratt just on lap 17. As he extends that race lead out to almost 2 seconds. Get up there and check that run out. Can't get any spotter information to some of the other guys. Oh, he does seem to be coming up into the wall, so I don't know how building that lead. There you go, that's a much, so maybe it's a lot more like that where it's just oh so close. Basically he's built that momentum and he's just letting it eat as it goes around high in 1 and 2. Keeps it high down that backstretch into 3 and 4 as well. Well, there it is. Anyone who's watched BobbethTV for a while knows that right side window cam. It pops up from time to time. I cannot find it anywhere in my cam lists. And yeah, so it just pops up from time to time. It's a weird one, that one. Chad Beesinger, thank you for the like. As Jesse Ingram also, appreciate it, lads. All right, let's get back to the rest of the field. Joseph Pratt is keeping this one alive. Back of the field a bit here. There's Michael Davis. Mike Davis, Dawson Potter, 11th and 12th. Travis McDonald in 10th. So I've jinxed myself now because I've talked about it. I've referred to it. I've mentioned that it's a bane of my existence. it's like, oh, really? Let me just come back a few times then. McKellen has crashed. I don't know if Yellow's going to come out. Tom Land got to the pits. You hear the 30. Yeah, 30 to 028 and the 1. John Bennett, Cody B. McDonald, Michael Maniz. Basically 3 wide for 6th, 7th and 8th there. With the highest of lines, so he will have that momentum run. Cody B. McDonald's gone, you know what, I might take a bit of that run as well and try and sort of slide a line, but unfortunately you've still got Mike Maniz there, you've still got John Bennett on the other side. There's just a lot of very similar lap times but different runs going on here with these three. This is fun to watch. This is really fun to watch. But Tom Land has in the pits, parked it 4 laps ago, and that is where it will stay. Give him the best of luck. Look at 28. Someone's luck's going to run out soon. 3 cars, very little real estate, maybe running against the grain line-wise. Someone, I imagine someone will come unstuck. Only a matter of time. As to whether it will affect just themselves or anyone else, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I feel like a bit of a pressure cooker getting ready to boil over. Then into a 2-car battle here. John Bennett, Travis McDonald, Michael Maniz just behind them now. Cody B. McDonald, sorry, not Travis McDonald. Travis is the 88, Cody's the 2028. Similar to the race lead earlier, if I looked at my positional battles, John Bennett passed Cody for 6, Cody passed John for 6, passed Cody for 6, Cody passed John for 6. The battles are most certainly there. Cody, Richard Jackson has a crash, yellow flags come out. Go back and have a look and see what happened there. Yes. So there is 53 Richard Jackson right there. Scream Dirt Racing. Got a little bit loose where the rear had a bit more power than he wanted. So it meant that the rear end was going to just keep coming around with the rest of the car. It's our second caution, lap 33 of lap 32. Last caution I think was back on lap 6, so some good green flag racing. Eight, 9 laps remain in this battle. It's going to be a good finish. Alright, single file restart because we have less than 10 to go. Brad Jeremy Sexton, Jacob Sexton, Matt Smith, Chad Littleball 5, Cody B. McDonald, John Bennett, Michael Mears, Chris Standridge, Travis McDonald 10. Dawson Potter, Michael Davis, Wayne Bridges, Vaughn Mead, Richard Jackson, and Kelly McKellen round out the remaining 11 to 16 cars in this 16-car field. Was 17. Tom Land unfortunately has retired as we watch Joseph Pratt just try and rebuild that lead on Jeremy Sexton. Jeremy and Jacob battling it out for second and third. That's father and son team right there. Go one last look around the track. We get the last few laps and watch Joseph take this one home potentially. He's just outside the 5. He's back there in 8th. Don Bennett, Matt Smith are his main opponents to get up to that top 5 battle with Chad Putterball, Cody McDonald, Jacob Sexton, Jeremy Sexton, and Joseph Pratt. Main goal for a lot of these cars, that top 5 finish. Caution has come out. Looks like might have been Richard Jackson to bring up the second caution in a row here late at the end of the race. Finding that slick a little bit difficult to deal with, and I feel your pain, Jackson. Richard. I was just going to call you Jackson Richard. But there he gets popped up into that out. Alright, looks like we're about to get this one back underway. Oh nope, still one more lap to go it looks like. In cars, it's going to be 3 laps. Green, white, checkered finish. Get started lap 38, 39, 40. Those cars getting ready to leave the track. We're going to stay at the front for the remainder of this race and just watch this battle take place. See if Jeremy Sexton can capitalise on this last opportunity. Will Jacob capitalise? Cody or Chad pull out something magical? We'll have to wait and see as we come through 3 and 4 and go 2 to go. Cody B. McDonald is trying to make a run with the Sextons there. He's in 3rd now. Second last time down the backstretch in 3 and 4. Sparks flying there. These cars, not going to be much left of them by the end of this race. I think Cody B. McDonald might have just pushed the Sextons back to 3 and 4. Jeremy's not going to let him have it without a fight, though. Joseph up in the wall a little bit as we come into 3 and 4 for the last time. This is the end of our 40-lap feature. White flag lap is about to come to a close as Jeremy Sexton gets that checkered. Sorry, Joseph Pratt gets the checkered flag. Jeremy Sexton sneaks his way in to second place. Just, I don't know how the timing says that it was Cody, not Jeremy, but we'll have to wait to the official results. Cody B. McDonald, Jacob Sexton, Chad Putterball. What a race, guys and girls. Let's get to those official results. go. Joseph Pratt first, Jeremy Sexton second, Cody B. McDonald third by literally 6,000ths of a second. That's our closest one yet. Jacob Saxton fourth, Chad Puttable finishing in fifth for Dirt Warrior Racing, Matt Smith sixth, J&J Motorsports, John Bennett seventh, Team Southern Sim Racing and Outcast Racing drivers Michael Moniz and Chris Standridge eighth and ninth. Taking out our 10th spot was Travis McDonald, KHR's very own Dawson Potter in 11th, Michael Davis 12th, 13th Wayne Bridges, Von Mead in 14th, 15th Richard Jackson, Kelly McKellen finished 16th, and Tom Land in 17th. Get Joseph's details up on our screen. Let's get over to the Discord, see if we can have a chat. I've got so many Discords. Oh my god. There he is. He is there. So we'll jump in here to let him know we are ready with water. Excuse me, coughing. I drag him down. Oh, I won't drag him. Let him join of his own accord. He might be talking. Be have a look at Joseph. So Joseph was second in points coming in to that battle. Cody did finish third, but that is going to close that gap very much so. Good racing, guys. As always, Bob, you're awesome. Oh, no, you're awesome. Appreciate it. All right, I heard the dudunk, so that means we do have our winner here tonight for the Robert Surgical Dirt Street Stocks race at Eldora Speedway. Joseph started second, wasted little time getting that car into a lead, and look, for a majority of that race, what a lead that was. Congratulations, brother.
No, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Now, Eldora Dirt Street Stocks, it's not often we see someone really dominate. There's usually some, back and forth battles or a lot of holding someone off. But I was pretty amazed to see your lead get to about 1 second at one point, and then I was sort of talking about that and realized that it jumped out to about 1.8, 1.9. Is this combo just a winning combo for you? I know I love Eldora and Street Stocks have a bit of success here more than other tracks, but was that the outcome you were sort of predicting coming in?
No, not at all. It practice was up high, qualifying down low. The heat was up high, the race was up high, down low. It was all over the place, to be honest with you, man.
It was. It looked like positional wise or momentum wise, racing wise, yeah, the inside line in the turns was a good combo. But pretty much if you're able to exit high or be that high car and exit, straightaways were yours. So there's a lot of choices to make in this race. I know for me, um, down low in one and two, and up high or come in high and exit low in three and four is sort of the winning combo for me. But at the same time, when you've got 16, 17 cars on the track, and I'm not always going to be up the front, it's not that easy. You can't pick your lines as much as you can, and say, as you were doing now. I did notice when we sort of sat there and watched you, especially when I noticed you were out 1.8, 1.9 seconds. Yeah, that high line, you were just letting it eat, and you just built that momentum up, and it just looked like a rubber band. It would go through the turns and just shoot down, beating one and two down the backstretch, just hitting your marks. It was like you were in your pretty much you were just time trialing yourself on the track. There was no real um, sort of battles there, except for the cautions, a couple of race cautions, one very early and two very late. Were you worried with those two late ones that second last one, three to go, that you might not have had enough time to rebuild that momentum, or were you sort of confident on your restart ability, and sort of knew that, you know, on you to get it done?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't too worried about the restarts. They start in fourth. I usually shift in third to fourth, so
Yep.
nah, I wasn't too worried about that. But I was worried about the line switching, which it did. It went down low for a few laps and then back up high. And by the time I went back to the high side, I didn't have no tires, so I kept on tearing the rear down on the wall. So, oh man, I was all over the place. So it's a surprise to me that this happened for sure.
Yeah, look, I did see you did come in, you did do the as for someone that drives up high at Eldora, it's not uh, hard to not tap that wall and get some sparks and some tracks can be not as bad. Eldora generally will eat you up. It generally isn't as kind as some of the tracks and I thought there's a few times there I was like, oh no, that hard work is about to be undone, but no, you just like tap, lose a little bit of momentum, get it down a bit lower, get that belt straight back up almost immediately, and then get back to business. So you weren't really allowing any sort of mistakes or missteps to really benefit the guys behind you. That you obviously had that gap to play with as well. So I feel like if anything did really go wrong, you still had that time to sort of correct and that momentum before you had to be holding someone off behind you. It was a shame. Shame you spent so much time at the front because, geez, there was some really good three wide battles back there in sixth, seventh, and eighth, sort of back in the midfield for that top five. I think that's where the race really was in terms of excitement. Um, it sucks because you don't get to see that when you're up front, just out to dinner. But what did I say? See, the points. Points is something I want to talk about. So coming into this race, you were, I believe, 9 points behind Cody. Now, obviously, you'll pick up the 8 point, the 9 points for it is 9 points for a win. So you'll close that gap there. But Cody finished in a third, so he'll pick up what 7. So the points lead will be 7 points. You've broken it down about 2 or 3 points there. About what 5, 6 races to go into the first mid-season, first of two mid-season breaks. How you feeling at this point? You feel like everything's sort of where it should be in terms of that battle with Cody, and looking forward to those last few races to see who can finish the first mid-season in charge.
Oh yeah, I'm not. To be honest with you, I'd rather him beat me than me stay behind him, so I don't have to start in the back.
That is the big draw
I
card, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of wrecks and a lot of stuff going on here lately at this track, and I was expecting to be a lot more tonight. But 3 cautions, it's not bad, so I don't think it'd be too hard to come through the field. Just gotta strategize, but there is some tough competition, man, real tough.
Definitely is, and I categorize a lot of the and I mean this with all love. I feel like there's some I feel like to really black and white it, just to make it as simple as possible. There's some really good drivers in this league, but then there's some really great drivers as well, and I feel like the good drivers, they're learning, they're coming up through and experience wise as well, and that's making it hard for your Cody B McDonald's and for any of the guys to have to go to the back and you sort of no disrespect to the rear of the field, but once you sort of get to that 12th, 13th position, between there and say fifth position, that is a tough field to get through. They are very competitive, and a lot of those one-on-one battles you see in those areas are almost like they're racing for 1 and 2. They're that tight and intense and close. So yeah, it's I think that's where it's sort of the double-edged sword of having guys like yourself and the Sexton boys, Cody, and all them in the league. The guys that are less experienced are going to learn a lot of cool things and get better, but that's going to make it harder for you guys to race past them in that midfield. So it's a good problem for a league to have for guys to be getting better and having that section that is just a couple of guys waiting to break through that glass ceiling and pick up a top three or even a win. I know last season Dawson Potter was that name for a long time. It was always in that top 10, top 5, and then he did get us a league win and got that monkey off his back and sort of is all over. He's very much a competitor now, so it's good to see, and it's only as I say, it's big credit to the league runners in terms of who they led into the league. Obviously, they have a cap, they've released that cap, but it's not like anyone can race. It's really sort of have a look at what's your motives, what's your goal in this sort of thing, and what's your attitude on the track. And I think they've done a really good job, especially with the latest recruitment drive with yourself, as I say, the Sextons. It's only going to make this league better. Big ups to you.
Well, yeah, you got to get some names in here, and they're one of them for sure. So they don't have nothing but good wrapped around them. So
Yep.
you don't hear nothing bad about them. The only time you hear something bad about them is when they beat somebody and they have an excuse to,
Yeah.
to why they don't like them. So
Yep. Yep. Well,
we we have we have but we all have that issue. You know how that goes.
yeah, yeah. No, that's I said that at the head of the broadcast jokingly. I was like, especially when you guys are all battling for that quick time in qualifying, that the Sextons will sort of call out you as the guy to beat, and you'll call them out as the guys to beat, type of thing, and that's the healthy sort of competition that we love. There's no egos. Um, it's just healthy competition, which makes my job bloody brilliant because I just get to sit here and watch some good and get to sort of have the best seat in the house, or second best seat. I think the best seat in the house is down where you guys are in the cockpit, but second best seat in the house for sure. All right, my man. Look, you've drawn that points at battle a little bit closer. Cody is going to be sweating out. I think having to start again in the rear field and sort of do that again next week. But I feel like towards the end of that mid-season, I feel like you might, yeah, depending on if your luck keeps going the way it's going, and well, not luck, sorry, if racing keeps going the way you're going, towards the end of the mid-season, it might be your turn to have a go at that as well. So we'll get to see what you're like from the rear of field, but we won't wish the races away yet. Still got 5 or 6 weeks of that to come. Before we let you go, though, brother, friends, family, sponsors, who do you want to give a shout out for making this possible?
Oh yeah, well, you for sure for the streams, man. They're awesome.
Thank you.
You really look out for people that need it, especially the deaf crowd and other people with handicaps. So I can appreciate that. John for putting this on, the whole KHR for sure. Sextons for looking good in the rearview mirror. I can appreciate that. uh, Tommy Gun Customs myself. Other than that, man, I'm looking forward to next week. It's always a great time.
That's it. Another one of my favorites. It's a tricky one next week, and I think if you know how to drive it, it's not so bad, but it can be a little bit hard, and that's USA International. It's the tight turns on those ones and long straightaways. So no, I love watching the street stocks there because, as I say, I feel like it's not necessarily who's the quickest or faster overall street stock driver. It's a little bit technical USA, so it's going to be fun to see how everyone handles it, especially because there's only so many lines you can take, and there's so many race cars. So it's going to be interesting to see who puts himself in an early advantage.
Yeah, I love that track. That's actually one of my better tracks. So uh, I can't wait for it. It's got multiple lines. The only thing is, early on, it's hard to pass. So you got to qualify first, finish that heat first, and then just just run off in the feature.
That's
But
it.
sections are pretty quick there too. I know Cody's quick there. If we got that new recruit coming in, he's pretty quick. Shoot, man, it's really anybody's game next week.
I can't wait to watch it. It's going to be an exciting race. As I say, one of my favorites. I've had a good run actually of favorite tracks. My top three on dirt, I would almost have to say, the dirt track at Charlotte, Eldora, and USA. So yeah, it's going to be a
Yeah,
good
Charlotte.
run. All right, my man. Look, well, congratulations on taking out the race tonight. That's us for the racing week for KHR. We'll be back again, of course, Sunday night with Motor International European Mods and yeah, KP Exhaust and Services Pro lay models. So we'll see you guys then. But anything else you got going on in the racing, go to the best of luck, man. You deserve all the success you can get, and we'll see you again next week.
All right, Bobbett. Thank you, bud.
Appreciate it, man. Bye. All right, that was our race winner, Joseph Pratt. He took out tonight's race here at Eldora Speedway. As I say, join us next Sunday night for the return of the racing week. Motor International European Mods and the KP Exhaust. No, that's KP. Sorry, the Mose Exhaust and Repair. Damn it, Mose Exhaust and Repair. Late models. Apologies, Mose Exhaust and Repairs. The KP Plumbing Services mini stocks is the next day after, alongside the Wayne's World Racing Series. And then, of course, the Robert Sledge Dirt Street stocks on Tuesday nights. All right, guys and girls, thank you so much for coming out. Massive shout outs. Let's go through the list. Mike Moniz, Chad Beesinger, Jesse Ingram, Spooky Meatball, Jacob Sexton, Kelly McKellen, and Dave Morgan, just for their interactions with the stream, whether they liked, shared, or gifted subs. Of course, Spooky, Dave Morgan, Vic, my usual regulars in the chat. I love you guys so much that you come out and do this, so I appreciate it. That spend a bit of your time with watching my time. Spend a bit of your time, you know what I'm trying to say. You could be doing anything, but you come along and you watch this, and I love that. Thank you so much. All right, guys and girls, that's me for another racing week. I'll see you